product. And on top of that, I mean, they've been endorsed with a weight supplement line by Chris and Heidi Powell, who do the Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition on ABC. So awesome, awesome products, and that made sense to me. I was like, okay, well, what's different? So why am I hearing that? Why have I never seen Vima in a store or Verve in a store? Like, if it's that good, why isn't everyone already drinking it, right? Why isn't everyone already having it in their hands? And then they turned around, I mean, kind of laughed at me, but then turned around and said, listen, Kevin, that's why we're so different, and that's why we're so great. I was like, okay, tell me more. And they said, the only difference between Vima and every other company is how they spend their advertising dollars, right? So you have your Red Bulls, your Monster, your Rockstar energy drinks, I mean, Nike, all these companies. I mean, Red Bull, for example, spends $900 million a year on advertising in terms of commercials, billboards, freaking jumping the guy out of the moon to land on Earth, right? They pay for that stuff because they think it's going to work and get you to buy their product, right? And on top of that, I mean, they pay their endorsers, Shaun White, and all these things. And the CEO of Vima, BK Barreto, turned around and said, listen, I don't think that works anymore. Like, I don't think people watch commercials. I don't think they look at billboards. I don't think they care if someone's jumping out of the freaking moon. And that made sense to me because I was like, I mean, I TiVo everything I watch, first of all. When I'm on YouTube, I mean, I wait 5 seconds and press skip, right? I don't wait for the whole freaking commercial or the ad. So that really made sense to me and say, listen, instead of BK Barreto, the CEO of this company, going out and paying all these Fortune 500 companies, these greedy Wall Street guys, to advertise on the Super Bowl for $1.5 million for 30 seconds, he's saying, instead of that, I'm going to go out and I'm going to pay the people to use the most powerful form of advertising, word of mouth, right? He took a page out of, I mean, the king of freaking social media, Mark Zuckerberg's book. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook in his Harvard dorm room with 5 of his friends. He said, listen, this is a really cool idea. I want you to go tell your friends about it, how much you like it, right? Sooner or later, you heard from a friend that heard from a friend that heard from a friend about Facebook, and now everybody has Facebook, right? And I know we heard in the video, and they're like, this is the next Facebook with 3,000 users, and I mean, they told me the same thing at the time, and I was like, dude, that's kind of bold, you know, that's kind of saying a lot, but, I mean, statement, like, this is the next Facebook, like, that's how fast we're growing, and that's how, I mean, powerful this is, so, believe it or not, it's happening, so, I mean, that happened to me 8 months ago, and to be honest, since then, life changing, right? Life, obviously, been able to meet some amazing people in my life, get great friends with these guys. I mean, I have people in my phone book making the income that I want, teaching me how to get there, which is the most powerful thing for me. I mean, I grew up playing soccer, right? I understood that if I wanted to get better at soccer, I should probably go out and watch David Beckham or Pele or all these guys doing really, really good things, because I'll probably get better by learning how they did it, right? And then I turned around and I saw, okay, these guys are actually teaching me to get where they are, like, awesome, right? It's not backstabbing corporate world where someone's trying to take your job, right? Everyone's trying to get you to where you want to be in life. And that's been one of the greatest things for the last 8 months. And honestly, again, sitting here today, August, whatever, September 10th, enrolled in law school next year, no worries, right? I've been able to do enough with this company where I'm going to be able to make enough money through Vima to pay for my law school debt-free, right? I'm going to be enrolling in law school a year from now, not having to worry about being here, right? I'm going to be there already. So I'm obviously super
Come on, give it up for that. That's awesome.
And obviously really, really excited about that. And the biggest thing for us at this point, Ben, whoever invited you here, like he said, obviously cares about you enough, likes you somewhat, I mean, at some level, to share this awesome opportunity with you. And the fact of the matter is that this is happening. Like, this is working, and this is the next Facebook, right? We're here to tell you what's happening, educate you, let you know what's going on, so you can make the decision for yourself if this is for you or not. If it is, great. If not, great. We're here to help whoever wants to go to the moon and back with us, because that's where we're going. And that's really where it's at. And because the idea is, I mean, the CEO, BK Barreto, talked about it, and he said, listen, this is a 2 to 5 year plan to be financially free for the rest of your life. And when I heard that the first time, I was like, all right, dude, like, there's, like, no one's financially free, right? Everyone, you've been trained to think that you have to go to work to get paid, you have to go to work the next week to get paid, right? And that didn't make sense to me, and I realized the normal plan is you go to work for 40 years of your life, retire on 40% of your income, live for 4 years the way you want, and die. That's just reality, right? That's just how it is. Even if I was a lawyer, that's reality, right? That's just the way it is. With this, we're saying, we in VEMA and Verve, whoever, the people involved, we're excited because we're on a 2 to 5 year plan to make enough money to not have to worry about money for the next 40 years, right? We don't have to work for the 40 years. We can enjoy the 40 years and then maybe like die off that last 4. But we can at least enjoy those 40 years, right? So that's what we're excited about. That's what we're trying to educate everyone in this room, if you're new today, of what's really going on. And obviously, I get really pumped up when I talk about it. Because it's been able to change my life, and obviously, when something's that powerful to you, you get pumped up. So, without further ado, I actually want to introduce my big man Ben.